gets turned. Front of the field.
What's going on, everybody? Ryan Preece, once again flying through the air here. You might be asking yourself, Ryan, how do you keep getting in these situations? Trust me, I've been asking myself the same thing. Remember, as always, keep your hands and feet inside the cockpit at all times. If needed, a vomit bag is stored beneath your seat. Oh, looks like we're about to land. I hope you've had an enjoyable flight. Re-entry may be a little bit bumpy. Corky LaJorky is my pick to win Atlanta this weekend. 6 times on the tire wear and fuel consumption, and 42 laps in the race on competition mode. I'm starting out back just to make this a bit more fun. I saw Dingle Dingle in the 16 put it up on the pole, which is surprising. I don't know who the hell was on his outside. We're underway here at the Atlanta. Of course, this is old Atlanta, which means we're gonna have excessive tire wear. So that times 6 is really gonna come into play. Another thing that's probably gonna come into play is with this next gen, you throw it into 5th gear, it sounds like a Snorlax fast asleep, and you can't keep up with anybody. They completely screwed up Atlanta for this next-gen DLC. I cannot run in 5th. I can't keep up. Another example of motorsport games not testing shit before they put it on the shelves. So we're looking at 7 laps of fuel in the tank. The tire wear is probably gonna fall off Fast and Furious, Vin Diesel style at some point. You know, we're just cruising along here at our 98%. Out of nowhere, it's just gonna turn to 50. But then, look at, I'm passing them with ease. I understand I'm in 31st, but it's not that hard to get around them, but then I put it up into 5th gear. I'm not passing them as easy. I'm getting bump draft from my old ride. We can do this in 5th gear. It sounds awful though. Oh, your pole sitter Dingle Dingle not having a very good showing so far. This feels like the slowest freaking race. This would have been so much fun to do with a 5th gear. Fuck you, motorsport games. I cannot subject us to listening to that and to that slowness. How them tires looking? I told you it was 98%. 30 seconds ago! We already saw you had some people peel off and they're starting their pit stopping because, well, they're out of tires. We're almost out of fuel, and we got a few laps remaining here in this race. I don't think we're gonna be able to push it though. Gotta pay attention to that right front. It's shredding. Now you can go to the Bellagio in Vegas and take the top 10 results that you get out of this, that we get out of this video today, and you can put that money down. 32% back up, whatever the top 10 is, that it will be legitimate, and that is what we will see on Sunday out of the race. I got a freaking pit here. Though if we were to get a caution, you know what would happen? It would probably end the stage. Damn, Kiwi is on a flyer at the moment. Okay, 88, yeah, he's out of tires. Oh, I'm gonna be out of tires. I blew it out. I blew it out, now I get all this stupid damage. 16 freaking seconds. If I would have fixed the damage, it would have been over 20 seconds. We're gonna fix the damage on the stage break when we got more time. Somehow, even with that slow-ass pit stop, I was able to come out in front of Kiwi. Shit is really spread apart here at the Atlants, up at the front. I can understand why they turned it into a super speedway. If you can't understand that, then you're just a boomer. Blanket is going to sail off into the Atlanta sunset, which oddly enough is shaped like a peach. In stage 1, he's gonna take it. Ain't nobody can do nothing with him. At some moments, it seems like the AI is also racing in 5th gear, but then there are other times where they're pretty goddamn quick, I gotta say. I don't even have, you know what? It's kind of weird. I don't have to lift going through these corners. I have to lift with the tire wear once they start wearing out. What the hell? This isn't actually New Atlanta, you jackasses. Where are you pushing me? Did Strawberry really just push us to a 7th and an 8th place in that stage? That looked like New Atlanta right there. I almost get the feeling that Motorsport Games tried to make this New Atlanta, but in typical Motorsport Games fashion, they fucked it up. Now we're gonna pit. Now we're gonna fix up the damage. Apparently we took a whole ton of damage when we blew out that tire. I don't have to lift in the corners. There's a little bit of bump drafting, but 5th gear doesn't work, and it's still turns your tires into ricotta cheese. I don't know what they were going for with this Atlanta. Shocking, I only lost 13 positions with all that underbody damage. We gotta put a new underbody on it. By the way, in case you're wondering, link to this mod down in the description so you can download it for yourself on PC, but keep in mind, you need to have the 2022 DLC in order for it to work. Watch this, I'm going fast, I'm going really fast. This right here is Michael Mrucz speed. This here is Corey LaJoie speed. If I wanted to give an accurate representation of this race, I would race in 5th gear. We want to know really where this 01 car is going to finish this weekend. You got Free Willy out front. I almost think that you're supposed to race it in 5th gear because then it kind of turns it. That's what they were trying to do. Then you, oh my God, get off of me, old car. I'm gonna wreck that bitch. I'm gonna wreck that hussy. I'm better off without you. I had like an epiphany. I saw the first NASCAR champion, Red Byron, appear before me and he told me to wait. He said that motorsport games set it up where 5th gear turns it into a drafting track. Is that actually possible? Damn it, I should have pitted right there, because I bet you if I would have pitted right there, I could have made it to the end of the stage. There were some people out here with bigger brains than me that actually did that. But let's get back to this 5th gear thing. Instead of making a new track, instead put a Band-Aid on old Atlanta and just made you really slow. Because now, I mean, look at it, the 99 is pushing the shit out of me, but they're all driving away with it. So that doesn't make entirely a whole hell of a lot of sense. I'm going back to 4th. I can almost see what they were going for.
All clear.
But my God, did they fuck it up? We gotta get our heads out of our asses here. The race is almost half over. I've got nothing to show for it. We gotta make a charge here, Corky LaJorky. Unless we want to find ourselves racing in front of 12 people on a Saturday, we are going to pull a much better finish out of our butts. Look at this, look at this. I'm going up to 5th. Let's see what I can do. We're all lumped back together. We're in a no, I need someone behind me. I need someone to push me along. Come on, Giggles Logano. Having a stellar run, I can tell. He's like my creepy uncle right now, creeping up to my back bumper. Finally, he's giving me a shove. This is the most insane shit I think I've ever seen in a NASCAR game. Instead of creating a new track, the game developer made the cars slower, so you were forced into bump traffic with the AI. I don't know if you noticed that right there, but a whole slew of cars just hit the pits, and Gibby is dominating. I'm done with 5th gear. We're keeping it in 4th. We're gonna contend for this victory. Fuel? Time? We got just enough to cap this puppy off. We got 1 lap to go on the stage. Everybody's gonna be hitting the pit road here in a second. I just killed a whole family of groundhogs. So I can see the 12 is well clear. Oh my God, that's not allowed. You can't do that. They're cheating. And there's the 12. I thought the 12 was up there. Pit road closes with 2 laps to go on the stage. If them biddies ain't penalized for that, I'm throwing hands. 21st, we lost a couple of positions. Who is out front? We got the 50, Okay, so they weren't able to benefit from that little trickaroo that they just did, throwing it down pit road like that. At least that's good, that's something. On 13 laps to go, we gotta make a charge. So far, the leader has been able to check out. I got my teammate over here. Let's try to get the Rick Ware cars working together. Bump traffic obviously works. I want a Rick Ware Racing 1-2. If that were to happen, you can 1000% head to the Bellagio. Underwear, it's time. It's time. What Daddy Rick has been talking about for years. I know I just got here last fall, but I have bought fully into the Rick Ware experience. That 54 is getting away. We gotta do something. We're all jammed up at the moment. I cannot get through with him. Ah! Oh no, no. You're my guy. We gotta work together. I was promised 5 more races if I help you succeed. That 54 is gone. I mean, out on their own little private island that Grandpa bought for him. This guy is useless. This underwear, he is useless. He's got a bunch of holes in it. He's not supporting anything at all. We're just going. We're going for it. Fuel. 5 laps, we're gonna have to make a pit stop. So look at that right where it's coming undone. It's corning. We're really slowing down right here. Probably better off hitting pit road earlier than later. But how far can we make it on a full tank? Definitely gonna need to take 4 fresh tires. I'm surprised we're not getting a caution. I kind of want to just stay out here just in case a yellow comes out. Because what happens, I get lapped and then the yellow falls. We've seen that too many damn times in NASCAR Heat 5. 54 is... See now what happens if... Shit! What happens if there isn't a caution? That 54 is gone. Unless I were to do something ballsy and take right sides only, but I think that's not ballsy, that's stupid. I don't got a choice. I gotta come in. We gotta get some fuel in this thing. We gotta get some tires. We're coming to 5 laps to go. Those left sides are not gonna make it 5 laps. Desperately could use a caution flag, but I'm not so sure we are going to see one here in the closing laps in Atlanta. Yeah, the left side tires, they're not gonna make it. I'm not willing to take that risk. And if we were to get some caution right here, with 4 tires, we're right back in the mix. We can make it up. This is some Corky LaJorky overconfidence coming through right here. I would have won this race had I not been so committed to underwear. What the hell did the AI do? I lost a big old chunk of positions here. All because of what? Like they took 2 tires? Just gotta drive as far up through this field as humanly possible. The 45 took over the lead. How? Gibby was out on that freaking island, paid for by Grandpa. He was so far gone, there's no way that 45 made it up. Must have done pit strategy. That's the only way that makes sense. Hooking and booking at the moment. Okie dokes. 42 on an interesting strat. 21 out front. Blueberry. We're flying. We are ripping around the place, but we need a caution flag in order to have a shot at them. 45 back out front. They are having a rousing battle up at the front of this field. There are a number of cars on the pits. What? How? Who's even... The blueberry, strawberry, gooseberry jam pitted. We're in the top 5. I can see the leader. There are more people coming to pit road. Huh? What? I think the 45 is in. Can no one make it? The 54 can, that son of a bitch. We're gonna be up to P2 on the white.
Top 5.
You're telling me you're gonna wreck after the white is displayed, not before, when it could help me. Damn right, I ran the fastest lap. I'm Corky LaJorky, overconfidence extraordinaire. Most laps led by Gibby. So you're telling me Gibby is gonna win Atlanta? That is a limp dick winner if I've ever heard of one. Gibby, then you got Corky LaJorky in second. You got Little Red Riding Bitch rounding out your podium. Daytona 500 Free Willy 4th. Hubby Bubbles in 5th, rounding out your top 5. I'm telling you this so you know what to take to the Bellagio. Then you got Coleslaw, Michael McDonald, Cinder Block, Giggles Logano, and Thumbman Jones. That's your top 10. Again, I got about like a 22% belief that this is actually could be accurate. There are names up there that definitely will be up there on Sunday. But will Gibby win? Will the 01 be up there? I don't know about that. We'll scroll through, show you where everybody wound up. Blanket with a stage victory. 17th, Dingle Dingle with an 18th. He was the pole sitter. I mean, there were a lot of people making pit stops right there at the end. You couldn't stretch it one more lap? Come on. I think you could have. My teammate over there, underwear, I guess I'm not going to get those 5 extra races. I didn't want them anyway. They were going to be in front of 13 people. I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Love ya. Ow. Every single last one of you. I will see you in the next video that I do. Goodbye!